If you want to find out about my offers, hit that buy me a beer link, or if you want to get into contact with me, hit the Twitter or Instagram link. How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another quant update for you all. We got a massive data release coming up in the next 8 minutes. By the time you've watched this video, it's already done. So what I might say might be invalidated, but I'm going to show you a Bitcoin chart that I'm seeing. It's looking like it's going to set up for a dump. This is a quant video, don't worry, but I just want to briefly show you, as I'm not making Bitcoin videos anymore. What I'm seeing at the moment over here on Bitcoin is a potential BART pattern. So could it be that, yeah, this is a topping out signal? I've already, well, not on this chart, but I'm going to play some fibs for you, showing us where we could be dumping back down to 29, 28k. So I'm looking for this 28k resistance area over here to hold as some sort of support. So if I went to the 4 hour or even the daily, let's see, that would be this key resistance over here. Being held as support. So somewhere in between 28 and 20, yeah, just 28k. There are key levels below, so just as long as all of these hold, even down here 26k, that's all fine. So going back to quant just in a second, yeah, this is looking like it could be topping out over here, double top or just a BART pattern. And then yeah, with the data release in the next few minutes, that could send us down, if it actually send us the other way, because obviously we don't know what the actual release will be until it comes out. So of course, if it's bullish, then we're going to continue to 32k, and then that would signal quant to actually continue up. We're going to look into quant right now, so make sure you bump this algorithm. So, and YouTube's all about engagement, so liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing the video if you can. Turn on those notification bells so you know when I'm making these video updates. But I'm going to zoom in into this area. I'm back on the chart with the bear market box. We're still below this yellow trend line, but we had retested it in yesterday's update after the day before's daily bullish candle over here. We tested resistance, so we're saying prepare for this breakout. If it were to come, it should come as long as this golden pocket over here is holding, as well as this much larger one between $115 and $124. So I'm gonna have to drag that a little bit up there. There you go, and then there you go. Okay, perfect. So as long as we are above this, we're maintaining this golden pocket. After a massive rally up into this bear market box, we retrace back down into this large golden pocket over here. And so we can actually see that we lost the golden pocket right down, and we came to 106, 105, 106. This was the target out of this head and shoulders pattern over here, or M pattern, or descending triangle. This is a pattern that this was the target that we gave on the channel completely for free. So let me know in the comment section if you took this trade, and we called for a return back to that neckline. Now in returning, we had to retrace back down on this move, and so with that, as long as this area holds, you could be forming a double bottom over here, and this would bring us above this 131 neckline and above this yellow downtrending line over here, looking for a return to the bear market box. But as we can see, this trend line began over here, so this is why I've been calling for this large double bottom to take us all the way eventually up to $300 over here. Again, this would be a 140 or 150% move. But let's now zoom in. We might even have the data release during this video, so we'll actually see the it actually panning out. But yeah, on the daily time frame over here, after this rejection of the EMAs and the yellow resistance, it looks like we're coming back down, but as this is a push up, we're coming about halfway on it. So I'd like to see this area over here hold. So I'm going to drag this down a little bit actually. There we go. So I want this area to hold. This is between $120 and $121. So what is just happening over here is we've found the support in the past, multiple levels of support here. And you had a little fake out, but you reclaimed it, and then you came back up, down, sorry, and confirmed it over there. After this fake out, you came back, confirmed it right there. So in confirming this support that's been tested many times, you can argue that makes it weaker. That's correct. But we can argue that we've now run in, this is a wave over here, and now we're retracing, looking for another push up. This would be if the fundamental news event is bullish. Otherwise, we know that, again, the more touches a support has, the weaker it gets. And again, as long as we're above it, I'm bullish. But if this is lost, then in the short term, we could be coming back down to the 786 fib at $111. I'm going to place a line across this. Just going to zoom out a bit, place a line over here. And then we're going to go across to see if this is being respected in the past, this $111 level. Remember, we can come to the 786 and hopefully it could reclaim the golden pocket and break out, looking for that continuation back up to the $131 neckline off this potential double bottom over here, which could send us all the way to eventually $300, but it won't be overnight, won't be a week. But if we zoom out and look at this $111 area where we found some support before reclaiming that larger golden pocket, we can see there was some resistance over here with the wick rejection, but then we reclaimed it, confirmed its support, and we were off. Look at that wave up after the reclaim of this green line. We had a fake out and a retest of resistance, so we're meant to continue lower, but we held this low, formed a double bottom and broke out with that what I just showed you. Look, we've got after a loss over here, we reclaimed it, confirmed its support, and that's where we had a nice pump. So as long as we're maintaining this, it's looking good. Here we have a shoulder, head and shoulder. The head is usually the fake out, so the shoulders are usually the true resistance, and that's shown by this $111 level. And then, yeah, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful wick rejection. This is the KuCoin chart. Look at that wick rejection right there. I remember that very well. If you remember, if you're watching since 2021, I called for this massive head and shoulders over here, looking for $70. And as we stopped here at 83 and went back to 150, which was the neckline, two necklines, 150 psychological, as well as this, a lot of people were going, laughing at me and spitting on my faces, if you want to say that. And, because we of course, it looked like we reclaimed 150. We were a little bit above it, but I was saying, no, we need to get above a 175 over here. And then we started coming back down. I said, now we're going to get that continuation to $70. And then we can see we put a higher low, and then we returned to 150. And then I got shouted at again. But I said, now we need to get above this. And then that's 187, and then we eventually met my target. Went a little bit lower, but on the reclaim of 50, I said buy your quant right now, and I said sell right there. So that was an incredible trade. Let's check what the percentage gain was from $50. There was a weekly candle close there, that's why. And then there you go, 350, 60% move. Incredible. I hope you are there for all of those moves. If not, make sure you do subscribe so you will be part of of this community. But understand that everything is long term. A lot of things can take months and months and months to play out. Like when we started dumping over here, I said we're going to return all the way up to 150, 160, maybe even as high as 190, and then come back down to here, in which we eventually did. And this forms a large descending triangle, and if $100 is lost, it has a $45 target, but $100 is not lost, so we're not looking for that as a target as of yet. Again, this CPI data release, which has just happened this second, so let me just check what it says over here. There you go. So yeah, lower than the forecast. What's the other ones? That's the year on year. So here's some information. Measures changing the price of goods and services purchased by consumers. The usual effect is if this actual is greater than the forecast, this is good for the currency. So let's just see. There we go. Look, we're retracing now. So after coming into this support, we're now rejecting it. Let's get rid of this now. So this just suggests, we're just going to maintain our bias, guys. As long as this area holds, as long as this big golden pocket holds, I am bullish. I'm expecting us trying to break this resistance over here on the loss of this green support, which I'll show you actually is it's a little bit lower than the golden pocket, but it's between the 618 and the 786, and we know that that's how deep we can retrace to before continuation. So yeah, at the moment what I'm seeing is a push up into this resistance. As it's resistance, we need to reject it and then come back to our golden pocket, which is where we should retrace to, and now looking for that breakout over here. If this golden pocket is lost and this green box is lost, I'm looking for a dump back in between $115 and $120 over here. This must hold. If we fall through it, it's back down to 111. But because I've shown you these key areas of support over here, look how strong that is. This is what's going to maintain us, I believe. On the loss of $111, it's back down to between 105, sorry, 106. Let's just drag that down. Yeah, 100 to 106 on the loss of 111. But that's not what we're seeing at the moment. We're looking for Quant to break out eventually, as long as these key levels hold. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe. Share this update. Make sure you do check out all my membership levels over here on my link tree over here. It's in the top right corner on the description and comment section down below. You can get a single mentorship session or become a channel member. If you want to message me about what I offer, it's on my Twitter or Instagram. If you just want to check out what I do, hit that buy me a beer link. everything you can find over here. A lot of people have been taking action on the course recently, as well as the single mentorship session. I just had one with Harris yesterday, all the way out in Greece. So check out those memberships, check out my course and my mentorship plans. If you want to do one session, if you want to get half a plan or the whole plan, it's all over here for you guys. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, peace.